Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dallar's Tactics. I have drunk the Kool-Aid. I have started another Netmarble game. Yes, say it ain't so. I know. This is going to be my first impressions video on Game of Thrones Kingsroad. I am playing this game. I am very much enjoying this game. I picked it up yesterday, and I didn't move for about 8.5 hours. Steam says I played it for 8.5 hours yesterday. It felt like 2. You know when you start a game and you're just engrossed because it's that good? I am actually very impressed. Even after having seen some footage of this game to play it, I am actually very impressed by this game. So this is going to be my first impressions video, although I've kind of already spoiled it for you by just with that intro. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have, like I said, I've been playing the game for 8.5 hours. If we look at where I am on the map, if you don't know this game, you start up here at Castle Black, and this game is huge. This game is huge, and I've made it all the way down to Winterfell, which was actually kind of awe-inspiring, kind of really almost special as I was coming up to Winterfell and seeing it up on the hill. It was actually very cool. If you're a big Game of Thrones fan, which I was, I even liked House of the Dragon. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the negative stuff. They're really freaking good media. Books and TV. So I've made it this far, and there is a whole lot left to go. Now, one of the criticisms I've heard of this game is that the end game is very small. There's not a lot at end game right now, but the game is in pre-release. I picked this up on Steam. You have to pay for it if you want to play it early access on Steam. It cost me $38. I think for Americans it costs like $20, $25. I don't know. You can say down in the comments, but $38. And for 8.5 hours of play, it was well worth the cost of admission. It was well worth it. Other than the initial purchase price of the game, I haven't spent anything on this game, and it is a mobile game. So Netmarble has been developing this as a mobile game, but it doesn't feel like it. It's that well built. I don't know if I'm giving it really high praise. It does not feel like a mobile game. I could not imagine playing this on my phone. So if you haven't played this game, let me just kind of give you a little intro. So you start up at Castle Black, Renan's Rest. That is your father's, like, he is the Lord of Renan's Rest. So this is kind of your home base. From here, you can kind of do a little bit of base building. I'll show you that right here. I think it's, yeah, right here, Messenger's Raven. So at the beginning of the game, you have to kind of do everything from here, or you'll have to come back here to do some stuff. But eventually, as soon as you get up to a certain point, you can purchase a Raven, and you can have access to everything through Raven from your base. So this was really cool. Like, just walking around the base alone is like, just the base alone feels very well built. So one of the games that I played while I wasn't covering a mobile game was Pal World. Pal World was open world as well, and I'm not gonna lie, like, the surroundings, the open world, the whole open world feel, the MMO feel is just done very well. You can see in the distance, you can see the wall, like the wall, Castle Black at the foot of the wall. And Renan's Rest is just, it feels really good. So this game, you can see all the icons in, I guess up here where the minimap was. You can see all the icons of all the little things. Like, we got our forge, we got our tavern. You can recruit followers, you can send them out on missions. Like this lady right here who tried to flirt with me as she was asking for an abode in my city here. She's in charge of doing these, like, expeditions. So, like, manage expeditions. So let's see. I got none of these green ones left. Let's just pick one of these gray ones. And playing 8.5 hours, I was never bothered with a pop-up to buy anything in this game, nor was I never felt like I had to. Obviously, there are things to spend on. Like, if you want to do multiple expositions, you see this one, I got to unlock it through getting my expedition headquarters up to level 2. But this one, I actually have to purchase it with this monthly subscription. So this is not the battle pass. This is just like a monthly subscription. And honestly, you don't need it. Like, what do you get? You get a lot of currency. What are these? These are currency obtained as a bonus upon making a monthly subscription purchase using the exchange shop tab of the shop menu. I don't feel any need for any of this. Like, do I want 3 expeditions? Maybe down the road, like way down the road, I'll want this kind of stuff, but I don't feel like I need it. So let's send them out on an expedition. Like, I'm sure this little cutscene is going to get old after seeing it 50 million times. But well done, Netmarble. Well done. Okay, so now my guys are on an expedition. Can I complete it now? No, I cannot. Why? Because it would cost gold. Or it would cost these expedition requisitions. This is an item required to instantly complete an ongoing artifact expedition. So, obviously, can you buy these? Probably. But do you need to? No. No, 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 no. And as these people are out on their expedition, they have a chance of bringing me back some goodies. So what else, if we're talking about customization, or not customization, but monetization, let's look at the shop. Because this is a mobile game. I did watch the Angry Joe review of this game, and they enjoyed the game right up until you kind of take over Renan's Rest, and then you're presented with all of the paid stuff. Now, do you need to purchase any of this? I don't feel like you do. These sigils, I know you can do stuff with them. Here's repeat expedition certificates. This stuff's with this what is this currency? Iron Bank Mark, don't spend that. I think that's the premium currency. Copper is kind of the common stuff. So let's look at special shop. This is all with gold and silver. There is right there. There is some copper ones. Decorations. Do you need to purchase these? They look cool. But no, you don't need to purchase this. So there's some cosmetics. You can buy different mounts. I do believe there is a dire wolf in here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Dire wolves, right? You can purchase them. Do you need to? No. I think the elk is actually kind of cool. What's the purple one? I think the elk is kind of cool. Do you need to? No. Mount equipment. So let's look at the dire wolf. What do you got? Oh, ooh, you can put some armor on him. Okay, cool. But do you need to? No. Recommended. Where's the battle pass? See, if I'm asking where's the battle pass, that just shows how not important it actually is. Here it is right here. Okay, so I'm up to level 3. Woo, I just started the game. But do I feel like I need this stuff? I don't even know what a lot of this stuff is, and I've got 8 hours to play into the game. So don't just rush into this game and just start buying stuff. Don't buy the battle pass. Don't buy this special edition of the game, because I know it comes in like the base game, special edition game, and then the uber special edition game that's going to give you a dire wolf and give you an outfit and all that. You don't need any of that. The game is good on its own. The music is great. The open world aspect is great. The battle is great. I was a little bit hesitant on how the battle system was going to work, and it works like this. So, skills. So, when you start the game, here, let me just show you here. I'm on my mouse right now. It does not have controller support yet, but I'm doing just fine with the mouse. So left click is your light attack, right click is your heavy attack. You can sprint. So if you and it uses the WASD. So if you sprint, you can do a sprint attack and such. You can, where is it? You can, there it is. You can throw your little knives. Right, so there's some ranged attacks. You can crouch and sneak up behind people and do some attacks. There's a lot of depth to this game, but the combat system is built around combos. So these are your active skills. So you build up rage by doing combat actions, and then you can do this kick. You can do this ambush. These are your big abilities. Or me, I like using this poison. Push the poison on my weapon, and then I go around and I poison everybody. But that's just like your special abilities. Now, if you go into default, Now you're into your combos, and that's what this game is built around. So you see it's light attack, light attack, light attack. I think that, yeah, after one light attack, you can follow up with a strike combo 1, right? And I do believe this is light attack, or maybe it's light, heavy, heavy. Because this is, yeah, light, light, heavy, heavy. And the one that I like doing the most is light, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. And then it looks like you can get some skill points and you can even build it up more in here. So what did I put a point into? I put it into 1 out of 5, hitting with the strike combo 3, which is the one I use the most. Inflicts a stack of blood burst on the enemy. Additionally increases dazed damage against targets inflicted with blood burst by 15%. I don't know what blood burst does yet. Oh, I guess here we go. Hitting with strike combo 3 inflicts blood burst. And that's just the next level. So this game does have a lot of, obviously look at all the combos. So you can do, well, there's a roll. That's like your evasion. Then there's short evasion. I don't even know how to do short evasion. I've just been doing the roll. I don't know how to do quick dodge. I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. Requires evasion charges too. Cancel status effects when knocked down or stunned. So that's kind of how this game is built. Like, there's mighty strikes. You can see it up here. When you have a mighty strike available, it'll ask you to hit F on your keyboard. Sneak attack. That's when you walk up behind somebody and then you stab them in the back and kill them. The animations are really, really cool. But yeah, all these combos are how you actually do the combat system. And then how powerful you are is based on gear. And the gear system, I haven't even begun to figure out yet. So you see you got all your left side pieces and then all this jewelry, and it looks like that shirt on the right side. So there are gear sets. So right now I have the 5 out of 6 of the Savant set. I think that is one of the first, I think that is the first tier. So I'm trying to get that all maxed out. And I could go in forever about, or I could go on forever about gear. Like, I'll make some separate videos on certain things as I learn them, but I'm still learning, guys, and it's been fun. So 3 set. Using an active skill temporarily increases attack power, increase rage gain. Cool, I get that. I got 5, so increase active skill damage, has a chance to gain rage, and reduce the cooldown of all skills upon defeating an enemy. Cool, okay, so that's what that set does. Do I have anything else? And then you can see, like, this one is purple. So it follows the normal gray, green, blue, purple, and I'm assuming there's going to be a yellow after purple. And you can do stuff like you can reforge it by crunching another piece of purple chest armor into this one, and it gives you different abilities or stats or something like that. So the gear system seems in depth. I'm sure there's lots of customizability. If you talk about sets, so here's sets. So we'll look at the sets of gear. So these are all the sets: Savant, Duelist, Crusher, Brute, and these upper sets open up later on as you become more powerful. I don't know what these do. I don't know what Mauler does. Does it say right here? Oh, there we go. Become enraged and increase attack speed upon using an active skill. Increase light attack and strike combo damage and attack speed when using active skills. Alright, what does Sentinel do? Sentinel sounds like kind of like a tanky thing. Increase attack power and defense when defending or parrying. So, depending on which class you choose, I think the Knight has more defensive capabilities from what I've heard. I could be wrong. So, running a Knight, maybe you want to run a different kind of set. But I am far away from learning the intricacies of gear crafting or gear augmentation. All right, so let's just show you guys a little bit of the combat. So first of all, first 8 hours of the game, I'm giving this just a big old 10 out of 10. I am hooked. I am absolutely hooked. There are things to do each game, like any typical mobile game, but even like WoW, there was daily quests you had to do. So I haven't done anything. What is this? Just log in, send out an artifact expedition. Okay. So give me this. Gemstones, I think that's for making jewelry. So missions, Daily missions. What do we got to do? What do I got to do? So I got to clear a field content. I got to spend some RP, which is your stamina. You see up here, I got 167 out of 140. So if you want to do dungeons or I think it's dungeons or beast hunts, there's stuff that requires stamina. So alliance check-in, I'm not an alliance yet, so really there is not a whole lot of stuff to do daily. Weekly, you got to do a bunch of things. Defeat a world boss. Okay, that sounds hard. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But daily, there's not a whole lot of daily missions, which is kind of interesting. So let's just clear off one of these, and this will kind of show you like the combat nature of this game. So clear a bandit camp or a ferocious beast, enemy hideout, echoes of the past, and God's Haven. I'm assuming God's Haven. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm not going to assume. So let's hit the Z button and let's call my trusty horse. And let's go kill some raiders or some bandits. So I know there's some bandits up here in these hills. So let's go sort them out. And then you guys can see how the combat works. Alright, so where there's smoke, there's things to kill. Alright, jump off, okay. So you can't zoom in. At least I haven't found a way to zoom in on the camera. Although, no, not Z. E is like your search thing. Hey, I did not know there was a ladder there. Ha 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 ha, something hidden. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Let's deal with these bandits. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to run into this guy. Rage, you can see, is in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. So if I... Oh, you can't see it now. But you can see my health and my rage bar. Rage is the yellow. So let's run into this guy. And let's just start slicing him up. So I am trying to do the combos. And then there's this guy. So I did... Oh, yeah. Nothing. So now I'll show you what this crouch. This kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. I'm going to sneak up on him. And just stab him in the back. Oh, you're dead. Okay. And then I got my reward. You can't see it because my head's covering it, but I'm going to hit the Y button. And I claim my reward. So I got some of this, which is used in crafting. This is currency. This is some XP. A little bit of copper. And then looks like you get a chance at some gray or green weapons, which you can use to upgrade your sets. So if I was running a green weapon, I could take a green weapon and crunch it into another one, reforge it, give it a stat. But let's see what I get. And you see, to do this little bandit mission, it's going to cost me 7 RP. Or I can get 2 times the reward, but I got to spend some of these little scrolls, and I have no idea where I got these things. I haven't spent any money in the game, but it's going to use double the XP and some of these scrolls to give me double the rewards. I don't want double the rewards. This is a low-level bandit camp. I don't want to be spending some currency. So, there we go. I got some copper, some experience, some northern currency, and some gear fragments for crafting. So, that's the combat. And, you know what? The combat feels good. The combat feels good. Okay, so this is a little tincture. So, like, watch. There, I just drank a potion. I refilled my health. Now you're going to find these little chests all over the place. They just refill your health. Now, given this, so this little E button, which is the search, there's something hidden under there. And I think that has to do with this side quest that I've never been able to figure out. So I want to show you guys what a side quest looked like. So you see this kid over here? All lost and lonely in the snow?
What's wrong?
This is what a side quest looks like.
They killed Mama. Made me watch. Then they took the necklace Father made for us.
Voice acting, top notch.
Told me to run. Why hasn't he come back?
Because I'm sad to say, buddy, but I think he's gone. So I'm assuming that, you know, these are wildlings here. Oh, you can see now that little quest icon popped up. Dead wildlings. Now, over here, use the E. Oh, there's a hidden... Oh! Alright, I just don't want to fall down there. And there is fall damage. Oh, okay, there we go. Down the ladder we go. And see, just like there's all these little things just kind of scattered around the world. It just feels really good. So that gives me an active skill point. So my active skill points are my, like, my 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom right hand of the screen. Right? That's my active skill points. Passive skill points is just my combos. So, that's a tincture, and then this refills my, like, my knives. So obviously, you know, the kids' parents, they weren't down here, but let's do some looking. No. I haven't found them. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So they're not down here. Here I thought this would be the... Oh. There we go. Here I thought this would be the end of the quest, but apparently not. Alright. Well, let's go looking some more. Let's do a little search. So, because they gotta be around here somewhere. Like, the kid's right there. The quest, and being the starting zone... Wait, I don't want to go back down. Back up. Like, does this feel like a mobile game to you? It doesn't feel like a mobile game to me. This feels like a full, like, AAA game. Which... Stop it! This is getting annoying. Caught on camera. Okay, so don't hit F while standing there. Hit jump. There we go. Okay. So where could... They're obviously somewhere around here. Let's go looking. Alright, another ladder. Alright, I haven't come down here. I don't see no bodies or anything. Oh, but there I got a scroll. Okay, so one thing in the game is... There's a crow. See, there's a crow flying around above my head? So these crows signify, as I'm turning my head to look up, these crows signify these scrolls. Now, these scrolls, I do believe, are currency? Yes, currency. So you see I got tribute plus 6. I'm going to show you what the tribute's for. And I got some blue gear. But still no kids' parents. And I don't see them anywhere around here. So what those scrolls are for is if we go... let's go to the shop. Okay, so if we go to the exchange... These tributes. So this is what I got from the crows. You can see that I've got 18 of them. And oh, looky, looky, I can buy some bag space. Bag space is very, very, very critical at the beginning of the game. But you got to always be looking out for those crows all over the map in order to find this stuff. I'm sure somebody is eventually going to make a website where they highlight every crow location. I'm not going to be that guy. I just like playing the game, and I'm just going to make some really shitty, half-hearted videos about the game. Cool. Inventory expansion tool. Because bag space kind of sucks in this game. Let's add some more. What's it going to give me? It's going to give me... it doesn't say how many. It's going to give me plus 10. 55 to 65, although it says plus 20. Oh, I need 2 of them, you bastard. You bastard. Okay, well, I can't do that now. But be on the lookout for ravens, because they're going to give you those that currency. There's also white ravens, but that's something different. So I don't know where this kid's parents are. I really, really don't. Because I don't think I can do anything with these horses. So sorry, buddy. I tried. Got all those boxes. I tried to help you, but I didn't. Okay. So let's see if I can fast travel. Let's see if I can use the map. Map. So there's so much to this game. These are dungeons. So you see I can fast travel here now, or I can just enter the dungeon, which will put me in a queue to beat this boss. Which I don't want to, so let's get out of here. I think I'm still queued up though, which is the funny thing, because I've entered a dungeon while out and about doing other things. So I think I'm just gonna wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. I've kind of showed you the world. I've showed you the combat. I've showed you a little bit about the monetization, even though I don't feel any need to purchase anything in this game right now. I really, really, really don't. The game is really fun. Let's get, there we go. The game's really fun. I like it. I'm hooked. Let me know if you want to see a little bit more coverage. I'm sure there's plenty other plenty of other CCs out there that are going to be much more eloquent in this stuff than I am. I'm kind of raw in my coverage, but Game of Thrones, Kingsroad. Oh, wrong button. You got a 10 out of 10 for me initially. You know, we'll see as I progress into the game how I feel about it, but for now, love the game. I totally recommend anybody play this game. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ladies and gentlemen, put them down in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, peace, bye-bye.